Hello my friends and welcome. Thank you for taking time to join me today. I am Morjax and this is my Let's Play of Pulsar Lost Colony. Now a YouTube friend of mine, Brascus, reached out to me about this game and I'm very excited to play it with you guys and with the other crew members here. In this game, if you've heard of Artemis Bridge Simulator, it's kind of in the same vein. Me and 4 other people will be working on our own spaceship exploring the universe. So Brascus, who reached out to me, is of course our fearless captain. Limboxx, who's a subscriber of Brascus's, will be the pilot. He has some experience with this game, and piloting is a little tricky. Lum from TAF Lum, the YouTube channel, is our scientist. Darin from Defenders of Faith Darin is our weapons officer, and I will be the ship's engineer. So we each have our own jobs. And I'm really excited about this. There's a lot of complexity to the game in terms of all the different aspects of running a ship. And there's, especially in the battle sequences, there is a lot going on. So without further ado, we're going to jump right in here. I hope you guys enjoy it. This is a fun game, so we're going to dive right in here.
Yay, everybody is here.
Spectating Brascus, engineer, Morjax. All right.
Yep.
So, do you know what this main turret is?
I don't know how it fires because I'm not able to use it right now.
Okay.
I could take a perk that will allow me to use it, but...
Okay, I'm going to do a test shot.
Go for it.
Do it.
Okay, it has a charge up time.
Are we shooting at the ship right in front of us here?
No, I aimed off into the distance. It's fine.
Good call, because this is a friendly zone.
Wait a second, let me get to the pilot chair and fire it again. I have to, adjust to the ship moving while you fire.
Oh my gosh, look at this captain's chair. Regal.
I know, right?
Though?
So if I'm understanding this correct, my job is to start burning coolant immediately, right?
Yes.
Is that how
Your
this
job
goes?
is to, you fire the coolant, Darin fires nuclear devices,
Okay.
and
Nuclear
I
vessels.
just keep my mouth shut whenever I see a danger.
Okay. Seems like we're off
Can
to
you fire the main weapon
a
again?
good start.
Okay. All right,
Do I
firing now. I just got a decent low charge up time, though.
Is there a reason not to just have an exosuit on?
I don't know. I think the exosuits are mainly just in case the oxygen goes out, but they might slow you down or limit your interaction with certain things.
Okay.
It might even be better to have one on because you've got an better protection against blaster fire and you can jump.
Huh.
Which you can't without.
I had no idea.
You're going to be the one who has the most experience
Frustration?
with this, it sounds like.
Which is also why I made him or asked him to be the pilot.
Yeah. The rest of us are going to be going, what do we do? And you're going to just rage quit. I'm done, guys.
But wait, we can leave the exosuits off because you can't jump anymore and you are way slower on ship now.
Yep, there you go. So we'll bring exosuits if we need to go exploring or something, or if the O2 gives out, but otherwise we will probably want to be outside of the exosuits.
Cool beans.
Okay. So I guess I'm going to fire up my recording. I won't actually... I'm not going to bother with an intro. I'll do that and add it later.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Okay, but I figure we'll record for 20 to 30 minutes, then we'll find a spot to cut it, and then just repeat. So if we're ready, we can get going. Because everybody if anyone has questions, now is the time to ask them.
I shoot at everything, right?
I think it's trial by fire is going to be a good way.
Okay. Then in that case, I shall plot a course.
Uh-oh.
For fun.
It
Captain's chair.
sounds like a noob question, but can you crouch in this?
I don't know.
Alt and C
No.
do not seem to work.
And control doesn't either. And
Let's
those are
see.
the usual crouching methods.
Right. I'm going to just assume that there is no crouching.
Question. I have a phase
Yes.
pistol, repair gun, and fire extinguisher. Is there ammo, and is it dangerous to shoot the phase pistol on the ship? I mean, like, not at you guys. Like, can I damage
There's
things?
no ammo. It will overheat if you shoot it too much. But I don't believe... I don't know if shooting at us will do anything. I don't think you can damage components of the ship if you're missing.
Okay.
You can't, but the marks from the blaster fire, they stay, so please don't shoot the windows too often.
Okay.
Or I can't see anymore.
That's literally what I just did.
Yeah, but you did it in an okay spot. By the way, I'm also picking up my special sciencey thingy.
Okay.
Since we all have those. Well, we don't all have special sciencey thingies, but we all have special things in our lockers, I think.
Oh.
You
got
get biscuits.
I gotta see if I've got anything in there. I have set a course. We're gonna head just to a nice, easy little outpost first. The extra travel will also build us some experience so that we can start grabbing a few perks before we do anything real.
Okay. So, here's another noob question. Besides flying through space and shooting at anyone who looks at us wrong, what's the point?
Well, the very, very, very basic point is to locate the lost colony of Pulsar. I don't really know much more than that, if I'm being entirely honest.
Okay, sounds good.
So, Limboxx, if you have a better answer, feel free to field it.
We can, go to stations and grab some quests there, but I don't think we will ever reach Pulsar.
Yeah, probably
Okay.
not. Okay.
Well, now that sounds like a challenge.
Won't we also... Actually, I don't recall. Are we part of a faction with this ship?
Not... I don't think so, not technically. We can kind of align with things later.
We are...
And even if we are aligned with somebody, we can tell them to just go screw themselves and have fun anyway. So
This is my kind of game.
We are registered with WD Corporation. Our reputation with them is 5, so I'm going to assume that's positive.
Yep. Yeah, I can send out a general distress or a WD Corp signature distress signal.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. All right, so we are being aligned with our jump point, I would imagine.
We are.
So, Mr. Engineer, if you
Yes,
would,
sir.
please.
All set? Engage.
So it charges the warp drive, which will take a while because this ship does not have good jump calculation yet. That's like really high on my list of things to upgrade when we get a chance.
Man, your monocle is amazing.
What, mine?
Yeah, looking good.
And then finalizing the jump data. Take us out.
Jumping.
Whee!
Ludicrous speed.
Final frontier.
Okay, now I do have the option of skipping these. Normally I would say we could wait in the middle so that we could recover from whatever blaster fire we just dealt with, but we don't have any of that yet, so we're getting there right now. Mr. Science Officer, do we have any threats in the area?
Doing a scan right now.
That doesn't sound promising.
Oh, I see
What?
one. Unit 31.
We in combat?
Unit 31, potentially armed and hostile. No, it's registered to our corporation. We're good.
Okay, then we won't worry about it right now. If it opens fire on us, then we'll do something, but otherwise I'm not going to worry about it.
And just FYI, it's
sounds
currently
good.
below us, so I can't aim at it.
And all of its power is dedicated to science right now, so
Interesting.
weapons
I'll take a
aren't
glance.
active.
Okay, well, we can queue up the next location then and set another jump.
All right.
Okay.
I actually had a question. Should I adjust the power of the weapon systems at all, or 'cause can't someone else? Can't the engineer be doing that as well?
I can limit your power. Looks like I can limit the
Okay.
usage to a certain amount. But right now we're using just a little bit of power on the science lab. Engineering. So engineering takes power when the engine is spooling up.
Yep. Are we aligned for the next jump?
We are.
Then go ahead.
Initiating.
I would preview everything from my captain's chair.
Yes, excellent.
By the way, have you guys seen the bunk? Our resting quarters?
Just
the
the
only
one
ship
bunk.
that This is the only ship I remember where the captain's quarters and the crew quarters are in the same room.
Okay.
We as the crew along the wall, the captain has his big ass bed facing us, so he can just stare at us.
Likewise,
sit
if
up
I
in
screw
bed
up,
and
I
say-
have to deal with all of your accusing stares.
Right. You can sit up in bed and say, "You're up too late. Don't make me turn this ship around."
I just feel like it's that Brannigan's wet dream.
Yeah.
Crew level.
Okay. So first of all, scan for threats. Let me
we're
know if
get-
there's anything over there.
Also,
We're getting shot at.
Okay. What by?
Okay.
Do we know?
Colonial Union.
I did 1,100 damage to it.
Good. If you can tell what they're shooting with, that's also helpful to know.
So far I can't. It looks like, actually, okay, they're firing a bunch of bright lights in
That looks
volleys.
like energy weapons, so we might need to configure the shields.
They're already configured to deal with that
Good.
as best as they can.
Oh, 1,600 damage. It's almost dead.
Good. And I'm on the
Turn
focus
on
list
it.
as well.
Turn science lab off and power to shields and weapons.
Good call. Is this a ship or a drone?
A drone.
It's a drone.
Okay.
We've taken a decent amount of damage, actually.
Yeah, I forgot that I have emergency shield boosting.
There we go.
Are we out?
Okay.
Are they
Here
Can we
done?
are.
go harvest it, or?
I believe it does drop scrap and stuff we can pick up. I think.
Do we have any fires on board?
Well, if we check our little handy
core-
device here,
Core
looks
temp
like
is a little
everything's
high,
okay.
but dropping.
If you need to use coolant to pull that down, you can.
Well, they're already down, so I don't want to. I want to save it. Presumably, that's a limited resource. Does it recharge? The coolant resource?
The coolant, we have to buy new coolant.
Okay, so yeah, we're at half and dropping, so we'll leave that be. Is that the ship straight ahead of us?
That's what's left of it.
Oh, I wish I could iron sights. I want to see it. Good job, team.
Okay. Looks like we took a very tiny amount of damage.
Oh, yeah, wow. We
So-
picked up the stuff. We have a standard jump module and a WD core particle shield.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Upgraded.
Let's
For some
find
reason
out
it
if that's
spawned into the weapons room.
out.
Oh yeah, I can see it now. I'm pulling up the cargo list.
Ship inventory. I have to remember how to do all this. Wait, what? My captain's chair provides plus 10% EM detection.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so when you're sitting in the chair, it makes us more detectable?
I think the fact that it's just on the ship does that.
Oh, silly.
Let's
Either that
see.
or it makes it easier for us to detect things.
Yeah, I think it's the latter. So the WD particle shield, integrity 500, as opposed to our current particle shield. Where do I see that?
So
Also, I think
Oh,
we
there
are
it is.
leveled up.
Okay. Yeah, so actually we do have a better one. So that one we picked up, we're going to equip.
Cruise ship.
I think
Oh,
you
we
can
have to be at
only
a depot or shop
yeah.
though, yeah. And the other one is a standard jump module, which is probably about the same as the one we've already got. So yeah, they're both standard jump modules. But we got a better shield, so when we get to a repair depot, we can use it. So I think we can go ahead and spend. We did all level, so if you want to, you can use tab and go to your talents and spend a couple points.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Scavenger. Increases captured credits. Is that for like when we take stuff down?
I think so.
So presumably that might synergize if multiple of us have that. Diplomatic
Yeah, I think it
actions,
would.
intimidation. Do we have any sense of what we want to be doing here? Are we exploring or attacking or moving cargo or?
I have absolutely no idea.
Okay. I feel like run speed might be good if we've got any like fires on the ship or something.
Crew marathon training.
Yeah.
Make sure you're looking at the right tab though.
Captain. I'm not looking at
those
the
are
right
my
tab.
talents you're looking at.
Get off my talents. All right, let's take a look. Reduces the amount of coolant used? Yes, please. Slows the spread and growth of fires. That sounds pretty beast. Repairs major systems over time. That sounds excellent as well.
Manual program charging station. Well, that's not something I need to handle, so...
I accidentally put 2 points into auto repair, so our stuff will repair itself over time. I meant to only put one, but that's not a bad thing to have.
Nope, and we'll be getting more experience fairly quickly too. The first couple of levels should happen pretty fast.
I actually had a slight question. How do I Oh, never mind. Here it is. Okay, I found the missile.
Oh, good. Just wait till we find your devices. That'll be fun.
Yeah,
cool.
I did some testing with them on my own, and they're pretty good.
What you guys have spent?
Let's see, what did I get? I think the crew marathon training and the health boost.
I have reduced our signature level and increased the positive effects of the shield frequency settings. So
I've got
go ahead.
I've got 10% ship rotation speed and 10% ship thrust.
Excellent.
Speaking of which, Limboxx, let me know if we need to get moving. Apparently one of my programs is the thrust booster. It'll double thruster output for 30 seconds.
Oh, that's neat, yeah.
So if we need to turn and burn, we've got that option.
I increased the charge speed of any laser or any turrets that I'm operating, so the main turret will charge up faster now.
Excellent.
Yeah. The only thing I wish is, could you please give a quick notice if you fire the main gun, because I have to, steer against.
Okay, right.
He's gotta be ready for the recoil.
Okay, if we're ready, we can line up with our jump and move to the next one.
Okay.
We're already lined up.
All right, grouping jump.
Pilot doesn't have a lot to do besides piloting, so...
Yeah, exactly.
Basically, if you tell him where to go, he will go there.
Cool.
Yeah, the only tricky thing as pilot is just to avoid enemy fire.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Oh, that's what it did. Okay. Wait, what?
It's going very slowly. Everything's turned on.
Boy, it is taking its sweet time, isn't it?
Did the component get
going
damaged?
up?
I don't think so. Let's see.
It is going up. It is going up extremely slow on the jump calculation.
Oh my god.
I'm holding my cursor on it and I can see it actually
You're right,
go
it
up.
is. It's just gonna take like 3 minutes.
This is
It's because it's because we powered down to Science Lab. Science Lab does jump calculation.
Oh, thank you. Derp.
Give it
All
energy
right.
and
I cut that when we were under fire. All right.
Good call. Okay.
I wouldn't turn down the energy for the Science Lab. We will need it for the science programs, the viruses and antiviruses.
Okay.
This is also true.
I'll leave things up unless we have big problems.
Hey, let me know if you need to lessen power, because I could adjust how much power I'm using in the weapons.
Okay.
I could lower, because we have auto turrets that are railguns, and I could turn those down, maybe, depending on what we're fighting.
No, they're rail guns. You
Jumping.
never turn those down.
You could turn off things like the spotlights, atrium healing, and interior lights, which give you a bit of energy boost.
Okay.
Okay.
Spotlights, atrium healing.
Arriving.
Cool.
Whoa! Hello, outpost.
Trading
or
station and
left of
repair
outpost.
depot.
There are those here. Oh, excellent.
Yeah, we might want to hit up the repair depot.
Yeah.
I
we're gonna
just
hit
need
up
a-
the-
Well, we've got our ship repairs over time. Our parts repair over time.
The parts do, but the hull does not.
I'm fairly sure that this station got attacked. It looks pretty jacked up.
Yeah, I can see.
It's not looking too good.
Any orders, Captain?
Yeah, head to the repair station. We're gonna swap out a component and heal up the hull.
Would it be possible to teleport onto the ruined station?
No.
Oh.
I don't think so. Let's see. We can also do that. Okay, so we will install ship components. We can uninstall that. Move to cargo, inventory. Let's see. So it's going to be the upgraded shield, the equipped component. And then now that we're here.
Repairing.
Nice.
Oh, that was really smoothly done. See, that's why I'm not the pilot. I probably would have crashed into it.
Blam! Sorry. Hull's a little damaged, guys.
Okay, and then we're going to sell our standard jump module, which we no longer need, and the extra particle shield we don't need.
Did anyone think of Galaxy Quest, the movie, when they're trying to pull out of the docking station? They're just along the side the entire way.
We are not repairing.
Yeah, our hull. How
Maybe
fixed?
you should call the repair dock and request repairing.
Are you done talking to the trading station?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm off the trading station for now. Air depot.
We can't repair your ship while your shields are up.
Oh, well, pull the shields down then. That's the problem.
Who's got control of that? Me?
I think you, yeah.
Engineering, yeah.
Cyber defense off.
Now, cyber defense is the counter-viruses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shields.
Yeah, just...
Shields must be turned down, must be shut off in the engineering back here.
I can...
Oh,
Down
so,
below.
If I can turn it off, I can, because I'm real close to that. Also, I was curious,
Where are my shields?
how do we buy new equipment and stuff? Does the captain have to do
I
that?
talked to the, basically, Lum over there will open up a hailing frequency with whatever station I need to talk to. In this case, it would be the trading depot. Then I can buy and sell components from there.
So, I feel like I'm missing something, how to turn the shields off. Does that have to happen downstairs?
Yes, it has.
Let's see. We'll figure it out.
Engineering,
toggle.
rotational thrusters, core eject.
Yeah, don't do that.
That's the one, I think. That's the one you're looking for.
Okay. Core safety toggle.
Is there a switch somewhere for shielding? I don't remember how this one works.
Is it in science lab? maybe?
System AI.
No, it's in engineering. I'm just trying to remember where.
Tried turning the shields down, but that, like, the power to the shields.
Pump and load fuel.
Professional YouTubers right here.
Right?
Oh yeah, we know what we're doing.
Oh, hey!
Rotational.
We have a
I found the
flashlight.
teleporter.
Yeah, the teleporters run. Do not teleport to their station. I tried that once. They will shoot at you.
What the F are you doing here?
It is a bad idea.
Okay. I'm feeling really dumb right now. Hold on. There's a game manual.
This is true. There is a game manual.
Reactor.
Engineer. Reactor system.
Intro.
Auxiliary reactor. Coolant screen.
I wonder if this will work.
Core safety and meltdown.
Oh, that's what we want.
There we go.
What'd you do?
I uninstalled the shield.
Feel like that's a really backwards way to do it, but okay.
No, I'll put it back.
So who has the readout of like hull health and things like that?
I think those are just displayed everywhere.
Yeah, they kind of are. If you can find the little displays like this one down here with the 4 red bars, it shows shield and hull.
It's also in the top right corner of your screen where it has the ship name. The top bar is the shields, and the bottom one is the hull.
Oh, excellent.
I don't know what the green one that's a vertical is.
I don't remember what that one is either. Okay, we do also have extra credits, so if you would please open hidden frequencies with the trading depot again.
Yep.
I want to see what we've got in access there. Browse goods. Sort by type, please. Oh, we need more coolant, don't we?
Nope, we're full. Totally full.
Okay, don't worry about that.
Can we have any in our hold? It would be nice to have some on hand. I mean, I guess no. I don't know what our buying priorities are, but
I'm gonna buy a bunch of these though.
Yes, fuel capsules are nice. We seem to use them whenever we jump.
Anytime we jump, yeah. So I'm just gonna pay for. So we've got 50 of those.
Okay, that should last us a while.
And then. Let's see. Is it the processors that handle jump calculations? I think it is. Shield generators, reactors.
Fire extinguisher fight.
Oh yeah, I've got a professional crew here.
We're just keeping sharp, keeping our reflexes up.
Gotta get those Twitch skills.
Okay, we're gonna save the rest of our credits for later. We'll go and do a little more exploring and whatnot before we head out. Okay, so to the star map.
Close.
Let's go take a look at this AOG hideout.
Okay, I found out how to turn off the shield.
Yeah, excellent. I was looking it up too.
The in the engineering bay there are these 3 levers for the whole ship system.
Oh,
and the lever on the right is the shield lever.
Okay, and what are the other 2? Just so I know.
Here, I'll show you.
Shield, kill switch.
That shuts off everything, and then you have to do it in the right order. So flip that switch, then hit the boot ship OS button there.
Boot ship OS button. Beep.
Once that's done, you hit the second switch.
Pull lever 2.
And then prime the warp core.
What you want to bet our ship runs on DOS?
I think it's
system is active.
Unix.
There we go.
What does this do? Let me show you. Click.
No, so what is the middle button and the leftmost button? Right is shields.
Well, the leftmost one just shuts off all the power.
Okay, leftmost is kill switch.
If that one's not on, then there's no warp drive.
Okay. All right.
Oh, actually, should we go through what to do in case the core's melting down? Because I was reading in the manual, there's like a whole thing you have to do to eject the core.
Yeah, you I think have to shut off everything and then pull that emergency core eject switch.
View manual, engineer. Let's take a peek. Core safety and meltdown. When the ship's reactor reaches a critical temperature, an automatic safety system turns the entire ship off momentarily and rapidly cools the core. While the ship is off, you are vulnerable to enemy attacks. The engineer may choose to disable the system at the core safety toggle station. After the lever is pulled, the green light will turn red and the ship will no longer deactivate itself when reaching critical heat. By doing this, the engineer can effectively push the ship further than the design limits. I can't change the laws of physics, Captain! And keep it running a bit longer. It's not often recommended, but may prove useful in certain situations. The reactor can only stay in critical heat for a short amount of time. Eventually, the heat will begin to deteriorate the integrity of the core, causing it to become unstable and melt down. A core meltdown is a very dangerous event. The crew must act fast in order to save the ship. When a meltdown sequence initiates, the reactor screen will no longer function normally. It will display a meltdown timer approximating the moment of core implosion. Attached to every reactor is a core eject lever. Flipping this lever will eject the core through the bottom of the ship. Once the core is ejected, the reactor is dead, it no longer exists in the ship's components, and there is no power going to any conduit. In order to fix this problem, fly as far away from the ejected core as soon as possible. The engineer will need to use the auxiliary reactor screen to route new power to engineering. Once engineering has power, the pilot must fly away from the core to avoid as much damage as possible from the core implosion. This is a complex task and must be carried out quickly if the ship and crew have any chance of survival.
Yeah, because you don't want to be standing near that thing when it implodes.
We're gonna die.
All right. I feel mildly comfortable with that.
By the way, I learned another interesting fact about this game. It is absolutely possible to initiate a jump through a station.
Yikes.
Is that bad?
Safely or possible?
It seemed to work just fine for me.
Okay. Good to know.
Okay, I think we're all lined up, so we can hit the magic button and get underway.
All right, initiating.
Didn't you say you wanted to record these in about 30-minute intervals?
Yep.
Yes, we are approaching that mark.
I planned on ending this episode with the glorious hyperspace out the window.
I just have to snicker over, what have we accomplished?
Jumping.
Well,
we've figured out how to operate the ship.
That's a good start.
We killed a drone.
We did, and we've learned how to, turn off the... Oh, hey, look at this. So, we have just received transmission. A WD cargo shipment was taken by Alliance members, and they want us to retrieve the cargo.
I think that's something for the next episode.
I think so, too. So,
yeah,
we'll see everybody in the next one.
Yay! Bye!
Bye!
Bye-bye. To get email notifications for all my episodes, hit subscribe, then the gear button, tick the checkbox, and hit save.